When I arrived on the scene, I saw the shoe across the parking lot.
He had a space shoe, Alexander McQueen shoes on. That's how you did notice him, because you saw pictures of Teddy prior to that day in the same shoes.
He was laying on a curb as if he was running from whoever was shooting at him.
By February 2015, Young Greatness was inking a record deal with one of the hottest hip-hop labels in the country, Quality Control, home to the Migos, Lil Yachty, and the one and only Cardi B.
It was like a dream come true for me, because, you know, that's every rapper dream from New Orleans.
Soon after, music producer Akon caught word there was a poppin' new artist in town.
Why you choose to stand by this one so close, Akon?
Man, I just believe that he's gonna be the future. I just feel like greatness is gonna be the next 5 years once he pop.
That moment would happen in November 2015 when Young Greatness and his team dropped the song Moolah.
It was one of the biggest songs in the country.
Moolah broke the Billboard Hot 100, garnering the attention of another industry great. It's a moment that Sebastian Bonner, another member of Greatness's management team, will never forget.
So the day that we got the call for Stephen Colbert, I'm sitting there like, this is amazing. I'm getting chills now thinking about it. And in that moment, I also knew that, okay, this is really about to change for Young Greatness.
Young Greatness was in town for a funeral, and he was originally supposed to leave that Sunday.
But when Greatness realized his favorite football team was playing a game Sunday night, he changed his plans.
Man, Young Greatness, he's a diehard Saints fan.
The Saints, they are like gods in New Orleans. No one leaves when the Saints are playing.
But a few hours after the Saints game ended, tragedy would strike. And New Orleans would lose one of its hometown heroes.
So about 1:35 in the morning, police officers and detectives responded to the 2900 block of Elysian Fields.
The 911 call had originated from a Waffle House where shots had been fired in the parking lot.
When police arrived at the scene, they discovered a young male identified as Theodore Jones, AKA Young Greatness. He was shot once fatally in the back.
It was around 2 in the morning, and my sisters called me on three-way, and they was like, said he's been killed. I needed to see for myself. And when I arrived on the scene, I saw the shoe across the parking lot.
He had a space shoe, Alexander McQueen shoes on. That's how you did notice him, because you saw pictures of Teddy prior to that day in the same shoes.
He was laying on a curb as if he was running from whoever was shooting at him. So I asked if I can see him, and they allowed me to. You know, I looked at him as a brother, so it was hard. It was difficult.
At first, it was like you hear it, but you don't believe it. And then from that point, it's just like you trying to figure out what happened, what took place. Give me a second. I actually never had to talk about this.